Did you know that most conventional advice about constipation, especially after the age of 60, might be completely missing the point? For years, we've been told it's just an inevitable part of aging, something we have to accept and manage with fiber supplements, stool softeners, or laxatives. But what if I told you that 99% of seniors struggling with constipation are solving the wrong problem? Here's the surprising truth that the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to discover. Your body isn't broken. It doesn't need artificial interventions or expensive medications. What it needs are specific foods that work with your digestive system, not against it. I'm about to share 5 ordinary foods you probably walk past in the grocery store every week, that have the extraordinary power to completely transform your digestive health. And the most shocking part? The most effective one costs less than a cup of coffee. Stay with me until the end because I've got a special bonus tip that could be a game changer for your digestive health. It's something many people overlook, but it makes all the difference. Before we dive into the foods, let's understand why constipation becomes more common as we age. After 60, our digestive system naturally slows down. Our intestinal muscles may not contract as strongly, we might be less active, and certain medications can contribute to the problem. But remember this, a happy gut means a happier you. When your digestive system works well, you'll have more energy, less discomfort, and even better absorption of nutrients from the foods you eat. The 5 foods I'm about to share with you are not just good for preventing constipation, they're beneficial for your overall health too. And that's what I call a win-win. Let's start with what might be the most powerful natural remedy for constipation: prunes. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Aren't prunes just for old people? Well, there's a reason they've earned this reputation. These small, wrinkled fruits are digestive powerhouses. What makes prunes so effective? They contain 2 key elements that help combat constipation. First, they're packed with fiber, which adds bulk to your stool. Second, they contain sorbitol, a natural compound that draws water into your intestines, helping to soften stool and make it easier to pass. The best part about prunes is their versatility. You can eat them plain, mix them into oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or even chop them into a salad. However you choose to enjoy them, the benefits remain the same: better digestion, less discomfort, and more regular bowel movements. Remember, your gut health doesn't have to decline with age. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective. Moving on to our second food, which might surprise you with its power despite its tiny size: chia seeds. Chia seeds are small but mighty when it comes to improving digestion. What makes these little seeds so special is their remarkable ability to absorb water. When chia seeds come into contact with liquid, they form a gel-like substance that helps soften stools and makes them easier to pass. Here's how it works. When you consume chia seeds, they expand in your stomach, creating bulk that helps move waste through your intestines. Unlike harsh fiber supplements, chia works gently and naturally, regulating your bowels without causing discomfort. The beauty of chia seeds is how easy they are to incorporate into your daily routine. You can sprinkle them on oatmeal, mix them into smoothies, stir them into water, or make chia pudding. Pro tip: for maximum benefit, soak chia seeds before consuming so they absorb water and are ready to work their magic in your body. Now, speaking of breakfast, let's talk about a morning staple that does wonders for your gut health: oats. Oats are rich in a special type of fiber called beta-glucan. This soluble fiber absorbs water and forms a gel-like texture in your intestines, which helps soften stools and makes elimination easier. What sets oats apart from other high-fiber foods is how gentle they are on your stomach. While some fiber-rich foods can cause bloating or discomfort, oats provide a natural and gentle solution to keep your intestines functioning properly. The wonderful thing about oats is their versatility. You can enjoy them sweet with fruit and honey, or savory with nuts and seeds. You can cook them on the stove, heat them in the microwave for a quick meal, or soak them overnight for a no-cook breakfast. And if you're looking for something even more delicious while still supporting your digestive health, let me tell you about our 4th recommendation: sweet potatoes. These delicious root vegetables are not just comforting and versatile, they're also one of nature's best remedies for constipation. Rich in fiber, water, and essential nutrients, sweet potatoes promote healthy digestion naturally. The secret to their effectiveness lies in their high content of insoluble fiber, which adds bulk to stools and helps move waste through the intestines. Unlike some high-fiber foods that can be harsh on your digestive system, sweet potatoes have a gentle, soothing effect. Beyond helping with constipation, sweet potatoes provide stable energy, essential vitamins, and antioxidants that benefit your overall health. They're incredibly easy to incorporate into your diet. Bake them, boil them, mash them into a creamy puree, or add them to soups. Sweet potatoes' naturally sweet flavor makes them a delicious addition to any meal, proving that foods that are good for your health can also be a pleasure to eat. So far, we've focused on fiber-rich foods, but our fifth recommendation takes a different approach to improving digestion. Let me introduce you to kefir, a fermented dairy drink packed with probiotics. While our previous foods focused on fiber, kefir works by introducing beneficial bacteria into your gut. These probiotics help balance your gut microbiome, the complex ecosystem of bacteria in your digestive system. You see, your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, and when this balance is disrupted, digestion slows down, leading to problems like constipation and bloating. Kefir helps reintroduce those good bacteria, making digestion more efficient and waste elimination easier. The beauty of kefir is that it works from the inside out. It's not just a temporary fix for constipation. It strengthens your gut microbiome, ensuring digestion remains healthy and balanced over time. Kefir is versatile and easy to incorporate into your diet. You can drink it plain, mix it into smoothies, pour it over cereal, or blend it with fruit for a refreshing treat. Now, as promised, here's your bonus tip that can multiply the effectiveness of all these foods: proper hydration. No matter how many fiber-rich foods you eat, without adequate water, your digestive system will struggle. Water is essential for softening stools and helping fiber do its job effectively. Many of us over 60 don't feel thirsty as often as we should, which can lead to mild dehydration without us realizing it. This is especially important if you're increasing your fiber intake. Fiber without sufficient water can actually make constipation worse.
Try to drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. If plain water doesn't appeal to you, herbal teas, water infused with fruits, or even soups and broths count toward your daily fluid intake. Now, let me quickly tell you about some foods that can actually make constipation worse for seniors. First, processed foods with little to no fiber can slow your digestive system. Things like white bread, pastries, and many packaged snacks. They might be convenient, but they offer very little nutritional value while contributing to digestive slowdown. Dairy products can be problematic for many older adults who develop some degree of lactose intolerance with age. Cheese, ice cream, and milk might contribute to constipation if your body has difficulty processing lactose. This is why fermented options like kefir can be better choices. They're easier to digest. Red meat is another culprit worth mentioning. It's typically high in fat and can take longer to move through your digestive system, potentially worsening constipation. When you do enjoy meat, try to balance it with plenty of vegetables and water. Finally, be cautious with foods that have a binding effect, like bananas that aren't fully ripe or too many eggs. While nutritious in many ways, they might not be your best friends when dealing with sluggish digestion. I do want to share an important caution with you before we wrap up. While these foods work wonders for most people, it's always wise to consult with your healthcare provider before making significant changes to your diet, especially if you have chronic health conditions or take medications that might interact with certain foods. And remember, introduce these foods gradually. Adding too much fiber too quickly can cause bloating and gas. Start with small portions and slowly increase as your body adjusts. So there you have it. Constipation after 60 isn't something you simply have to accept as part of aging. With the right dietary choices, you can maintain a healthy digestive system and enjoy greater comfort and well-being. The key isn't in quick fixes or over-the-counter medications, but in providing your body with the right foods to help it function naturally. Which of these foods will you try first? Perhaps you already enjoy oatmeal but never realized the positive impact it has on digestion. Maybe you've been curious about kefir but needed that extra encouragement to give it a try. Whatever you choose, remember this: your gut health affects your overall quality of life, and it's never too late to make positive changes. Thank you for watching. If you found this information helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with someone who might benefit. Your support helps us continue bringing you practical health information that can make a real difference in your daily life. Until next time, here's to your health and happiness.